It's been enough time without flights, don't you think? I feel like it's time to get back to travel. Going to Tromsø to Arctic Circle is going to be one-of-a-kind experience I will not forget until the rest of my days.
Clarion Hotel Aurora, due to restrictions given to COVID-19 and there are some changes. It's not included in the price. Be aware that we cannot refund directly. If you want a Northern Lights guarantee, there is no guarantee. They have had a lot of issues with landing in Tromsø, had a lot of cancellations.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. I moved to Norway in May 2020, so I decided this winter to do some local travel. Last summer I've been to Lofoten, also Arctic Circle, and that trip was probably one of the best in my life. The sceneries, the whole experience. Well, guys, you should try it for once at least. I promised to myself to come back to Arctic Circle winter time and see the Northern Lights, hopefully. So, I'm off to Tromsø, and in this video I will share with you all the process behind the trip. We will start with booking hotels, flights, experiences. Secondly, I will share with you what sort of clothes I'm planning to take with me to Arctic Circle. And thirdly, all filming equipment I'm taking with me to make sure that if I'm lucky enough to experience such a magic event like the Northern Lights, I'll make sure to catch it on my camera and of course to share with you in my next videos. That's why consider subscribing to my channel, and in a few weeks time you will see how Tromsø, Norway, looks like wintertime. And at the end of this video I will share the cost of this trip with you. I will let you know how much 3 nights full of experience in Tromsø will cost me. As we all know, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Let's start with basics. Flights, hotels, experiences. Starting with the flights, I'm usually using Skyscanner. In this case, we need to put Oslo to Tromsø, 25th of February to Sunday, 28th of February. We can see straight away that there are some direct flights to Tromsø. The flight from Oslo to Tromsø will take us almost 2 hours. Flights are booked. What's next? After travel, I would like to have it as a relaxing night, and what I would expect from my hotel, Arctic Circle, I would like to have a hot tub plus breakfast included in the price of my room. I'm going to booking.com website, I'm putting Tromsø, I'm putting the dates, so I'm staying in the hotel for 2 nights because the 3rd night I have something absolutely cool planned. So we're going for 2 nights, scrolling down and bingo. So basically you can see that it's a lovely Clarion Hotel Aurora in Tromsø city center. What do we have with this experience? Okay, so select your room. Superior double or twin room with evening meal, half board included. Let's give them a call. Hello, good afternoon. I'm planning my trip to Tromsø. I saw on your website that you have, first of all, hot tub in your hotel, and secondly, you have breakfast and I presume dinner included in the price of the room.
Breakfast is served as buffet. There are desanitation stations all around the hotel and there are gloves available, but breakfast is served as normally. There is personnel around. Evening food is not included in the price, it is separate, but it's free, so it's complimentary for the guests. Yes, and the relax department is open due to restrictions given to COVID-19, and there are some changes.
Right.
So if you wish to use the jacuzzi, you have to make a reservation in the jacuzzi, which is 57 kroners per half an hour per person. So if you wish to have the jacuzzi for yourself, I recommend booking for 3 people.
Good. Thank you so much. Last 2 questions, I would say. Does it get any daylight now in Tromsø?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of daylight. During the last, so it's bright outside of now, but it's a lot of snow in Tromsø at the moment. I wouldn't say a lot of daylight, but to me it's a lot of daylight, so it gets lighter around 10 and maybe around 3 o'clock it gets darker, but it gets brighter and brighter every day during your stay, so you will not suffer from the northern depression during your stay.
My last question would be, how likely to experience northern lights this time of the year?
The activity starts around September.
Mm-hmm.
And from September to April, it's very good activity. It's generally good from September to March. The thing is, if it's cloudy, it can be hard to see the northern lights, and you cannot predict it very well due to it being solar storms and such. We have very experienced guides who goes all the way to the border of Finland if they have to. If you want a northern lights guarantee, there is no guarantee, but
right.
if you want like the best opportunity to see the northern lights, I would highly recommend.
Just to make sure that we're not crossing Finnish border, yeah, because I don't want to end up in quarantine hotel after.
No, they go all the way to the Finnish border, but not across the Finnish border.
Please, yeah.
And if you're flying, I suggest flying with South Airlines. Wizz Air, they do fly, but they have had a lot of issues with landing in Tromsø. So,
right.
And at the same time, Norwegian have had a lot of cancellations and moving of dates. Of course, we are flexible with moving dates if the flights are cancelled, and I suggest travel insurance as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is so helpful. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness.
I'm happy to help. It's my job. So. And of course, if you have any further questions, do not hesitate to ask. You can always call on the reception phone.
What's your name? Can I take it, please?
Dennis is my name.
Dennis.
First receptionist at Clarion Hotel Aurora. You're very welcome to stay with us.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Did you hear this Clarion Hotel Tromsø Aurora? You must give a good bonus to Dennis, the first receptionist of Clarion Hotel in Tromsø. The guy really went an extra mile. Well done, Dennis. The next day, second day, 5:30, I have a meeting with a company who is providing this exceptional experience, which is called a journey to search for the Northern Lights. I believe I can also book it online. You can see the website now, scrolling down to a journey in search of the Northern Lights. Going here, and you can see that you can book this experience in a group or private, and the price is 1,500 NOK per person. They're also providing their own photography with their own equipment. And the day 3 is going to be absolutely cool, guys. Check this out. You can see the website. It's called Tromsø Ice Domes. Okay, during COVID-19, blah, blah, blah. I know they're open. What I'm targeting here, it's called overnight stay in the Tromsø Ice Domes. Basically what we have here, we have super cool idea of sleeping in an ice dome on an ice bed. It's a whole package actually, and the whole package is cost 12,500 Norwegian krona per stay. Life hack here, if you want to save this money, you can go together with your partner, but it's not just the night in this super cool hotel. It's also guide available during your entire stay, ice drink and the ice bar, guided snowshoeing and northern lights trip, including dinner cooked over an open fire. And the next day is going to be breakfast, dog sledding. This is a super cool experience. It's the reason of me going all the way up to Arctic Circle in Tromsø to have something like that. Guys, I will give you all the links and names in the description for this video. None of those is paid partnership. I'm paying for my trip myself, and I'm just sharing this fantastic experience with you. So next time when you want to come to Tromsø, maybe you will follow my advice. Now I'm going to show you what exact clothing I'm planning to take with me in Tromsø. Actually, in my previous video, I already gave you some advice of what clothing you need to consider taking with you to Norway. But on top of that list, let me show you what else I'm planning to bring with me to Tromsø. Especially don't forget that the third night I'm spending sleeping in a bed made of ice. Right, it's time to think about clothing. We have Tromsø, and today it's -16. Outdoor activities, as I'm planning to spend a lot of time outside. Let's see what I have here. So first of all, yeah, 2 pairs of trousers, just in case to have both. I am famous to be clumsy and spilling coffee on myself all the time. A snowboarding jacket. So yeah, that's the jacket. Yeah, I thought to take my hiking shoes, but for snowshoeing, the shoes will be provided. And the moon boots, they're really comfortable and warm, so I'm taking them with me. It's going to be my first ever time when I'm traveling wearing moon boots. I already told you I don't like that feeling when I cannot feel my toes or fingers. We have 3 pairs of socks here. Those my normal snowboarding socks. Above them I'm wearing these long socks. Also, just in case, I'm taking another pair of socks. They're also thick for snowboarding. Gloves. As I told you before, I've got my snowboarding gloves and also my wool gloves. So I'm going to be wearing double wear, as I usually do when I go out in Norway with -20 outside. But I have a new addition to my collection. New gloves. Oh my god, where is the sticker? Yeah, that's it. So basically I got new gloves a few days ago and they called heat holders. They look like proper winter gloves. And now talking about base layer. So with... not one. Okay, fine. And now talking about base layer. This trip to Tromsø, it's going to be 2 functions for my base layer. First of all, to keep me warm when I'm going outside, to put under my snowboarding equipment. And second, don't forget that the 3rd night I'm planning to spend in a nice hotel, sleeping in the room with -5 degrees Celsius the whole night. What we have here? Warm leggings, I showed you in my previous video, my surfing shirt, normal base layer, I'm snowboarding. I will take my beanie and also my neck warmer. And the main item for me, I'm going to sleep wearing in a nice hotel. Warm socks, guys. They're also heat holders. Last but not least, I'm taking 2 jumpers with me, both with long neck. And of course, no doubt, I'm taking my double layer winter hat I showed you in my previous video to make sure I will stay really warm in Tromsø. Something like that. So clothing is here, all the chargers and filming equipment will go to my hand luggage. And also, guys, essentials if you travel currently in 2021. Your passport, face masks, several of them. I really have no idea what's more important these days, your passport or a mask. And of course your card. That essential kit for travelers in 2021. Another piece of advice from a frequent traveler: never ever rely on only one payment method. On top of my Revolut card, I have 3 more credit cards. You never know what's going to happen while you're traveling, so it's better be safe than sorry. And the 3rd part of this video, what filming equipment I'm taking with me to make sure that I will catch those fantastic northern lights. I've never been to Tromsø winter time before and I have no idea what optic will actually work with this cold and nighttime. So, well, I will experiment for sure. I'm definitely taking my Canon camera. I was told also by one of my followers on Instagram that it's going to be the best equipment to take some pictures of those northern lights. Also, I'm taking my iPhone 11 Max to do some vlogging nighttime, because as far as I know, the GoPro, the camera I'm making my usual vlogs with, is not going to work nighttime. Together with those filming equipment, don't forget about accessories for them. I'm taking 3 tripods. They are all different and I have no idea how they will act with a snow nighttime, so I'm taking 3 of them. Let's see which one is the most stable. Also for the phone, I'm taking gimbal. Guys, this is super cool advice for those of you who are planning vlogging or just filming a lot of stuff with the cold winter outside. Make sure that you have the remotes for the cameras. I have 2 of them. This is original GoPro remote and this is the remote for my mobile phone. Basically, those remotes, they helping a lot when you filming outside with -20 and you don't need to take your gloves off, which is essential in Norway, believe me. Right, guys, we're good to go. I will see you in Tromsø.